Hi everybody, this is part one of Bitcoin trading. I'm actually going to be talking a lot about cryptocurrencies as a whole. We call them e-coins, but I want to tell you a little bit about how to get started. Just some of the basics on how to get started buying Bitcoin, how to start trading Bitcoin, and some of the basic philosophies on how to start making some money. And it's really an opportunity of a lifetime because we're in the ground floor of a world-changing technology and a world-changing philosophy when it comes to what money is. And so we'll talk a lot about that in the future, but this is part one of three. I'm actually replacing this video because I did this video just about a year ago. I've been trading Bitcoin full-time ever since. I've also been teaching hundreds, if not thousands of people on my trading site, on my eCoin education site. So watch part one. And then if you're already an experienced trader, you already understand Bitcoin, you want to get into the philosophy side of thing, I think that's part three. You can skip through this stuff because this is just super simple. How to get your Bitcoin, how to start buying Bitcoin, how to start trading, and just some basics. So a little bit about me. I started trading in the commodities market back in my early 20s. And it's a completely different world now than it was then. Plus, trading cryptocurrencies is completely different than trading commodities or stocks. And there's a different philosophy to really make this thing work. So I've been making money consistently for over a year. I want to show you guys how to do that. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you this. So the very first thing you want to do, you can really get started anywhere. You can start with $500. You can start with $1,000. You can start wherever you can afford to start. But it's really good to just get started because you can start doubling, tripling, quadrupling, growing Bitcoin. Plus, in a year from now, it's probably going to be worth 10 times what it is now. So even if you just bought it and bought $1,000 and just sat on it, you get $10,000 next year that you wouldn't have had. So, start wherever you can. You don't have to buy a whole coin. Some people think, well, I can't afford a whole Bitcoin. It's worth $6,000, $7,000 now. I can't afford to do that. Buy a part of a Bitcoin. I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing here is some of the places that you can actually purchase Bitcoin. So the first recommendation is Coinbase. Now for U.S. citizens, this is still the easiest way. It was the easiest way a year ago, and it's still the easiest way to actually acquire Bitcoin. Go to Coinbase.com, tie it to your bank account and to your debit card, and you can start buying Bitcoin right away. And there's no crazy fees. Go into a Bitcoin ATM, which you can find just by going to Bitcoin ATM on Google Maps, and you can see if you have any in the area. There's 15 to 17% fee for doing something like that. On Coinbase, they don't have that same fee. I think they are slightly charging a little bit more than market price, but it's really no big deal. So Coinbase.com, tie your account to it. And then once you do, you're actually going to open up a second account, which is really part of the same account, and that is GDAX. If you own a Coinbase account, then you also own a GDAX account because they both owned by the same company. So make sure that you get both of them set up, Coinbase.com and GDAX. I think it's called, they've changed their name just recently to pro.coinbase.com. GDAX.com is what we use. So I want to talk to you a little bit about wallets. Once you start buying Bitcoin and you get it in what they call a wallet is no different than what you usually call a bank account. So you'd have a bank account, you'd have a savings account, you'd have a custodial account, you'd have a teenager account. Each one of those wallets are basically separate accounts. And we're not going to talk too much about the different types of wallets, but just to say there's really two major types. The first one is a wallet that you own. And that would be if you just want to hold Bitcoin, the safest way for you to hold Bitcoin is to buy it on a place like Coinbase and then set up a separate account on a place called Blockchain. Completely free, super easy to do, and then transfer your money over from Coinbase over to Blockchain. And what that does is it secures your money. Coinbase account is what they call a custodial account. You actually don't own it, similar to depositing your money in the bank. It's a custodial relationship. You put your money in the bank, they are in complete control of the money. If they go bankrupt, somebody inside runs away with your money, yes, it is secured, but it's really not your money. It's not your account. It's a custodial account. And so if you actually want full 100% control and you're not trading it, then you go to Blockchain, put your money over in Blockchain. I have about 50% of my money over in the Blockchain, and then the other 50% I keep on Coinbase or on some of the other accounts I'm going to show you, and that is for trading. You have to have your money currently. You have to have your money in a custodial account to trade. And even though there is some risk in doing that, it's really the only way you can do it. So here is Coinbase, Coinbase.com, Blockchain.com is where you would go, and then you would start trading, buying, swapping coins over here in GDAX or Coinbase Pro. What I'm currently trading in is Litecoin, and we'll talk about some of that philosophy in part three and more. If you subscribe to our channel and you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, or you're part of the membership in our university, you're going to get all this really good philosophy on why each coin is better, why they switch, as which one's the best one to trade. So we talk about that later. So here's we talked about the buying your first Bitcoin, the difference in your different types of wallets, and setting up your trade account. So that covers part 1. Super simple, easy to do. Connect with us, watch part 2 and watch part 3. You'll be able to find me on YouTube. I'm under JP Crypto, or you can find ecoin.university or ecoin.education. You can find me all different places. If you're not watching this as a part 3 series, you can actually find the other parts somewhere there. So enjoy the site, enjoy the videos. See you on the other side.